my god! Okay, it's happening!
Is it though? Almost exactly a year ago, we received reports from Cinelinx that a KoTOR remake might be back in the works, but that very same article went on to clarify that the sources didn't mean a remake or a sequel, but in effect, a reimagining. The exact same report we got recently, that they're taking elements from the old games and reworking them into a new reboot of the franchise, which, if true, completely sinks any hope of a KoTOR 3. I know some of you were still hoping for that, but I'm sorry, I don't think so. But afterwards I made 2 more videos about it, one asking viewers for input on what they would want to see changed, added or removed from the old games and inserted into the reimagining. The other video was me going through the responses. I'd recommend you watch those too. But today we're talking about the news story that came out, Bespin Bulletin and Jason Schreier both backing this rumor that's been going around for a while now. The good news? I guess since they're losing the exclusivity license, EA is not involved. The bad news, we have no idea who's developing it. Apparently it's being said that no one will ever be able to predict who it is. Some may be upset that it's not BioWare, but the BioWare that we have now is BioWare in name only. The people who originally developed KoTOR are long gone. Obsidian Entertainment? Chris Avellon's been Me Too'd. They still have Josh Sawyer, but he wrote Fallout, not Star Wars. My buddy 100% Star Wars made a video discussing which developers he thinks should be the ones making it, and you should go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description box. Now we have to brace ourselves, because this channel is heavily built upon the back of one character, and that character is Kreia.
Why did you do such a thing?
And I think we all know that in our heart of hearts, that if any of this reboot news is true, Kreia is not going to be anywhere near it. The game might not even be an RPG for the same reason. Mass appeal. If anything, I think they might take the gameplay in the direction that Final Fantasy VII Remake went. And Kreia? Believe it or not, but Kreia is actually quite a divisive character within the community.
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
This is what I think they'll do if this story is to be believed. There's no guarantee that they'll bring back the party members. If they're gonna bring back anyone, it's gonna be Revan, and maybe Bastila. Whatever we learned from Kreia about Revan, that's mostly what I think they'll take from and apply it to Revan. Whatever teachings or questions that Kreia raised, they'll take some of that and make them Revan's ideas. They're gonna want to distance themselves from anything with Chris Avellon's stamp on it anyway, which is a shame, but it is what it is. HK47 might also make a comeback being such a fan favorite, a safe fan favorite, but Jolie Bindo? I don't think so. Mission Vale?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
There was another unsubstantiated rumor I heard about EA making remasters of KoTOR 1 and 2 on their way out. The bigger discussion is something that was brought up on the B.O.B podcast that brought this rumor up. Is it entirely necessary to shoehorn this into the current canon? Will anyone really care if they make something that's Legends? Maybe they're worried that people will be confused between the two? Who knows? But Legends, as we've seen, kind of goes against what Disney wants the Jedi to be. Perfect, infallible beings, and everything in the galaxy revolves around them. Which is why bringing back Kreia, at least faithfully and without heavy modification, would cause a lot of problems for them. Can't have somebody running around making valid arguments against the Jedi, Sith, and the Force itself. You also can't have someone who requires actual thought to understand, because like I said, mass appeal. But if they do bring back Kreia as something else, then we, including myself, are going to fiddlestick on them. But that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have a Discord discussion about it later today. Anyone can join in. Check the description for links. Have a good one.